Pull out your dicks, get ready to fap. It's time for your favorite show, The Grease Trap. Pull out your dicks, get ready to fap. It's time for your favorite show, Grease Trap.
Godzilla versus Kong, Paul. Why? What's with the hate? What's with the hate?
I have no hate for it.
You fucking gave it a negative review, Paul. I saw it. I
talked about some problems with the plot, which were numerous, and I talked about some misconceptions that my audience. The negativity was mostly directed at my audience, who seemed strangely intent on saying that Godzilla actually won the fight, which I think is hilarious, given the context of the film that I watched.
Godzilla clearly won that fight, Paul.
Okay.
What's your argument for?
How are you going to say?
Well, then, what's your argument for saying that?
Because, man, he had Kong
pinned.
He had him pinned. He had him knocked down. His heart was fucking stopping. If the humans had not saved him, he would have been dead.
Okay.
If they had not used the charge from that vehicle, he's dead.
Granted.
Correct?
And Kong had TKO. Those people there looking after him because what? He developed a relationship with them and decided to go along with what they were doing and trusted them enough to go down the hole and discover his powers and all that shit, right? Right?
Yes.
Right.
Agreed.
Yes.
Yeah, agreed.
Okay. So Godzilla having no access to any of that because he doesn't develop a fucking relationship with anybody in the movie. He's just a big giant monster.
Yeah.
He's dead. If King Kong's not in the picture, Godzilla's dead.
Yeah, I agree.
Fair.
So Godzilla survives, or King Kong survives the best Godzilla can throw at him because he made the right relationships and trusted the right people to start his heart back up.
Mm-hmm.
And then saves Godzilla from the very thing that would have destroyed him. And then at the end of the movie, gives Godzilla a total pass. Godzilla turns around and is like standing near the ocean, and King Kong's standing there with his axe. And Godzilla's like, you know what I mean? And Kong just
you know what? That's referential back to the last film, because after Godzilla defeats King Ghidorah, all the other monsters, the kaiju, were like, "What's up?" And then they have to go like, "All right."
Right, but nobody bowed. But I'm telling you, the lizard,
he did drop the axe, but you know what?
Dropped that axe.
I think there was a mutual respect.
He dropped the axe that was him showing that you've got a pass.
Yeah, like we've got
Kong
respect
is standing
for each
there
other.
with the axe in front of the
thinking
city,
about it.
in front of the corpse of the fucking foe that he defeated.
Well, defeated together. Nah, they needed both.
I mean, Godzilla charged up fucking.
Who delivered the coup de grace?
I mean, Kong did deliver the coup de grace to fucking Mechagodzilla.
I don't know. I believe Kong is essential.
If you fucking ask me who defeated Mechagodzilla, I'm going to say fucking Kong. But the question
who defeated Godzilla?
Godzilla.
Who defeated Godzilla in the movie?
Mechagodzilla.
Oh,
that you can't transfer a victory like that. It's not like everyone who beat Buster Douglas beat fucking Mike Tyson. It's like that's fucking bullshit.
All I'm saying is you could make an argument that Kong won their first battle.
When it came down to one-on-one, though.
No, they teamed up to beat Mechagodzilla, but who ever killed the killing blow?
One-on-one, though.
It was.
You could make an argument that Kong, by very virtue of surviving due to the handicaps he was under, won the first fucking encounter. Because the first encounter, the desire for
he's chained to a ship.
Was Godzilla to destroy him, and Godzilla doesn't destroy him.
He was hugely handicapped. I'll fucking grant that. But I'm talking about in the city when he
jaw jacks Godzilla in that fight. So you can't tell me that handicap fight even counts. And if it does count, you got to give the point to Kong. He survived the fucking attack.
I ain't saying it counts.
I would say,
no, it all comes down to me. They had a fucking mano and mano showdown in the fucking city. Both of them in their good fighting condition. And it fucking came down to it. When it came right down to it, Godzilla beat the shit out of Kong, left him there fucking for dead. If it hadn't been for those people helping, he'd have been fucked. But it's not about killing.
Been for Kong helping.
He KO'd that motherfucker. KO.
Yeah, I mean, King Kong was KO'd.
He would have been down for a 10 count easily.
Yeah. He was. I mean, he was down for a 10 count at least. I mean,
and Godzilla would have been killed in the next fucking scene.
I mean, if you ask me who wins,
like it would be a different thing if somebody else.
Remember when they're fighting? Mechagodzilla is going. Every time Mechagodzilla is going to land a blow, it's Kong pulling him back. It's Godzilla pulling him back. Kong ultimately fucking does save the day. He gets that charge. He fucking takes the axe. He cuts off his
Godzilla,
arm,
dude.
Rips the head off like the skull crawler, like he does before.
Before Kong wakes up just in time and decides to help that dumb fucking lizard who left him for dead. Which I think makes him the winner in the goddamn fight at all, because Kong could have easily won by just sitting back, letting Mechagodzilla finish off that fucking dumbass. Right? So Kong has to make the moral decision. Him next, though. But Godzilla's dead.
True, but Kong's also thinking ahead. He's going, if I don't help this motherfucker, there's no way I can take this guy by myself in the condition I'm in. Mechagodzilla's
I don't know about that. I think Kong could have just mollywopped fucking...
You couldn't even beat regular Godzilla. All right,
if you look at the Mechagodzilla fight, I will not deny that Godzilla helps out here and there, but Kong leads that fight. Kong is the Mike Tyson in that fight. Kong carries the heavy weight because Godzilla's already fucked up.
Godzilla already had to hold off fucking Mechagodzilla for
hold him off. I mean, is that what we're rephrasing? Getting his ass beat by now.
Yeah, he had to take his ass beating because otherwise Mechagodzilla would have just fucking ass
beating. He took an ass beating that would have ended in a gory fucking death had not Kong showed up.
Yeah, fair enough. No, Mechagodzilla beat Godzilla, but Kong didn't beat Godzilla.
I'm honestly
Godzilla beat Kong.
I'll tell you what, I'm happy though with the film in the sense because you know what? At the end, Godzilla's going off and doing his thing. Kong gets to go to his fucking ancestral home.
Let's be real about the end though, Scotty. Godzilla, who slinks off at the end?
I mean, Godzilla goes back to the sea where he lives.
Yeah, he goes back.
He always goes back to the sea after he wins his battle.
Ocean. Who goes to a fucking paradise?
Yeah, Kong.
Oh, who won? But who won the fight though?
Just because you won the fight doesn't mean.
I didn't say he won at life. I mean, yeah,
Kong.
Okay, maybe you can fucking make that argument.
Yeah, if you want to say that, I mean,
thank you. I want you to publicly state that I'm right and that King Kong won.
Because this is not about who fucking won life. This is about who would win in a fight.
Yeah, come on now.
You're redefining the fucking
of their fight.
Has been moved to another planet. Come on.
Who got the better prize in their fight? Kong, who hit the mat for a fucking 9 count and got up?
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Took a fucking standing 9 count.
See,
but I love them both.
Hey, asshole! Listen, asshole director of Godzilla vs. Kong, who said there was gonna be a final fucking outcome. You left it too open for arguments like this to happen. Make another one.
No, he was right. There was a final outcome.
Godzilla vs. Kong 2. I want the movie has to end with one of them killing the other. Just say okay, and then King Kong gets his fucking head ripped off, or Godzilla gets butt fucked to death. I don't care, want that. But I want a conclusion.
I want fucking Kong chilling down on the Hollow Earth, living his best life.
No,
with his fucking axe and shit, dude. I want Godzilla swimming through it's plastic filled, but you know what? He gets to have the plastic filled ocean to himself.
Dude, Godzilla's a radioactive. It's also where we dump all our sewage too.
Yeah, he does. I mean, yeah.
He swims in human shit and plastic all day. I want to hammer a point home because I already got the concession.
No, you didn't get no concession.
Oh, come on.
You did not get no fucking concession.
Who slinks away at the end?
Who slinks?
I don't think he's slinking away.
He did not slink away, Paul.
Here's how I remember it.
After his business is done, he returns to his home.
Don't make me bring it up. I'll bring it up right here.
All right. Bring it up. Bring up what you got.
I won't play any of it because obviously it'll be heavily, but I'll find the screenshots, right? And maybe we'll play some very little bit of it.
Okay, go ahead.
Just give me a sec. It's going to take me a sec.
All right, fair enough.
Oh, man.
I feel like it's got DRM shut in anyways.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. So, we got to be real careful with it. So I'm probably just going to show stills.
Yeah, I think that's probably the best.
So that's what I'll do.
One advantage this movie had as over the last Godzilla. Have you guys seen the second Godzilla of the reboots?
I tried. It was too bad.
Fog, dude. The fog of war shit.
This kind of sucks. I don't have the HBO app. I can't do it through what's left of my Prime account.
Gotcha.
But anyway, here's how I recall the end of this film. They both, like, Mechagodzilla is defeated thanks to Kong delivering the fucking coup de grace and literally,
Thanks to Kong and Godzilla, yes.
All right. And then Godzilla is walking away to the ocean.
Paul?
Now,
Paul, who charged up? Before you say that, who charged the axe up?
I mean, I don't think the axe needed to be charged up. I think that was just a little. That was Godzilla trying to stolen
in the movie
valor.
if it's not necessary.
He was like, "Look, Mom, I helped."
What the fuck, stolen valor?
Look, Mom, I helped. He's all like busted up on the ground, like he's like
wearing a Kong costume.
Hold on. Okay. Here is Godzilla exiting after.
Okay, let's see this.
Here's him exiting at the end of the movie. Okay.
All right. So let me ask you a question. So no, hold up.
Yeah.
Godzilla is now doing what? Walking away towards the what? So if
He's
he was a
walking away
boss and
towards
he won
the
this
ocean.
fight, would he look over his shoulder?
I don't know.
He would just
Probably
go
not,
back
I
to the
guess.
fucking ocean, right? Because he done dealt with Kong, right?
Yeah. Okay.
But look at Kong standing there. He's like, "Bitch, you don't disrespect me. You about to turn around and give me my fucking propers." Look at him.
You know, Kong doesn't look like he's not mean mugging him, Paul. He's just like
I don't see
You
Godzilla
skipped
look
it.
back. I didn't skip shit.
Godzilla didn't look
And
back.
so you got
never
to go
look
back farther.
Okay, hold
He's
on.
already turned around and asked for
Okay,
his
I see.
pass right there.
He didn't ask for
All
a
right,
pass.
hold
This
on.
is him asking for his pass.
He's yelling. Okay.
He's like,
roaring.
"Can I leave? I want to go home." Kong's
like,
like,
heading back.
What? Whatever, Paul.
He never
Kong's
looks
like,
back.
"Whatever,
He's just,
yeah,
he
you can
roars
go."
and he heads out.
Yeah, he's like, see ya.
Kong gives
never
him a
turns
pass.
I don't
No.
I think they're cool. No,
Yeah,
I don't
I
think that's
mean-
what it is. I think they're cool. I don't think it's giving a
They're not
pass. I think
cool.
it's like respect, man.
Dude, there cannot be
What do you
two
mean,
Alpha
Paul? Yes,
Titans. You know the rules.
He's in the Earth though. No, they're not. No, he's not on Earth. Godzilla's on the fucking surface.
He's still got
and Kong's
access to
chilling on
fucking
Hollow
Earth, though. He can still pop up and meddle around and do monkey business on Earth, and you know he will. And he's going to run afoul of Godzilla again. And that
I hope
lizard's
not.
going to catch an ass whooping now because Kong is down there with his ancestral technology and shit. Kong's going to have
Good for
armor the
him.
next time they meet and shit. He's going to have a
I
new
hope he
battle
does.
axe. Going to have a dagger and shit. Fucking
Oh, well. I mean, that might be a game changer, to be honest with you. Like, he starts giving them all
Well,
kinds
look,
of weapons.
at
and
his
shit.
home, what makes that sort of like circle of power? What is it this fucking skull of and the remains of? A Godzilla, right?
Yeah.
The ultimate Godzilla, though. Not just Godzilla.
Yeah, I mean, he's got the
It's like
ultimate,
the ultimate
fucking
King Godzilla, yeah, and fucking Kong's civilization built their civilization around the bones of what? The ultimate Godzilla. See any symbolism there? Does Godzilla live in a giant monkey skull
No.
from when he defeated a fucking giant lizard? No.
We don't know anything about Godzilla's ancestry or like what the
But
history is.
Kong's
between those.
ancestry is now
Yeah.
implied as a bunch of giant monkeys just like him because his hand fits right in the handprint that lets him in.
Yeah.
That's true.
That have built their civilization where clearly there was a big battle and they
Well, I will say that
defeated a giant
Kong's-
motherfucking
Yeah,
lizard.
Once again, this is not a question of whether or not
Kong's
Kong's
ancestry.
people beat Godzilla's
They
people
did.
in some history.
Obviously, they did. That's
That's
clear.
not necessary. No, how's that clear? There
who-
could have been.
who
I
had the
just
throne?
told you how it's
Who
clear.
had the fucking throne?
Yeah, but we
TJ?
don't know anything about what Godzilla's
But here's the thing
people
about
were like. Or
Here's the thing about
so-
Godzilla's.
Yeah,
They have the drive to be the number one, the fucking alpha.
yeah.
So if Kong's people were able not to fucking beat him,
They built a whole
Well,
fucking
obviously-
temple
obviously
around
neither of them-
Godzilla's granddad.
Yeah, because they're celebrating the
'Cause they
one
killed
time
him.
they were ever able to beat one of
well,
those.
maybe that's
things.
when they were on top.
What do you mean the only time? Doesn't that matter?
We don't
Isn't
know
that
if
the
it's
only one that matters? They built
who
a
knows?
civilization
We
on
don't
the
know.
bones of the ultimate Godzilla.
You don't. How do you know that's the ultimate?
Yeah, we don't
Godzilla?
know it's the
that might
ultimate.
even. That might be like some fucking chicken shit. Fucking.
Oh yeah, it's some half-ass Godzilla that
Godzilla,
charges
yeah, you know?
up the fucking axe to full power and
Maybe
shit
there's
by just being
Godzilla-
near it.
Maybe there's Godzillas that
We,
are fucking
we don't
10
know the
times
strength of that, but I mean, it's a Godzilla, so it's pretty badass.
Yeah, it probably took
It's
like 20 of them to
It's
beat
not
it
a
too.
fucking. We don't know how many.
All this
it took 20.
dude, this Godzilla apologetics, dude, the Godzilla apologencia drives me nuts, dude, because they're just like, oh yeah, case closed, Godzilla wins, and I'm like, oh yeah, context doesn't matter, end results don't matter.
Because you're trying to you're trying to move the goalposts by over broadening the question. This is not a question of like who
I never
civilization
moved the
is
goalpost,
better.
sir.
This is about fucking who wins in a one-on-one fight, and in that limited context, Godzilla won. And there's
He
nothing
didn't
you can
win.
say. There's no broader context.
He sent he didn't win though. He sent Godzilla into a fucking 9 count.
What?
A standing 9 count. A standing 8.
9. Standing 8.
You know what I mean? He talked to his fucking coach. His coach was like, yeah, here's some heart medicine. You know, get back up. Get back in there.
Some heart medicine.
Yeah. And he went in.
Okay.
He got patched up by his coach. And he went back in and he whooped ass.
And they defibrillate him on the side, and then he went out.
Dude. Oh man. Well, what a brilliant film, though. Because you know what? It honestly, Paul, for people like you who are the diehard fucking Kong apologists, there's look, to me, there's plenty of wiggle room. I agree with you. There's enough wiggle room. There's some there.
Yep.
I
genuinely want to do this to somebody who's serious. Like, you know what, dude? I want to go back on Vosh, but I don't want to talk politics. I want him to take the fucking Godzilla 1 route, and I will take Monkey.
Yeah.
And we'll see if he can get manhandled in front of his audience, dude, because I'll dismantle it. I'll dismantle. No prep.
Monkey versus ape.
Dude, I want to find somebody who seriously wants to do it.
Well, let me ask you guys this. Overall, did you like the movie? Because I liked it. I mean, it wasn't like the best movie I've ever seen, but I enjoyed it.
I liked the fights and stuff, and I liked parts of it. I thought the plot was kind of boring and convoluted, and there were way too many like human characters.
Honestly, it was a big improvement over some of the fucking other ones in the series, but it's still
I haven't seen all the other ones in the series, so I'm glad to hear that.
The second one, I just kind of seen like clips and shit. I mainly watched the battles, and the battles like there's like a gray fog around everything, so it's like it looks like the lens is smudged, so they just cheaped out on the fucking CGI for that one.
I don't watch no gorilla movies, or I don't watch no Godzilla movies. I only watch Kong.
Skull Island was great though.
Yep.
I love that one. I really want another Kong movie. After seeing that one, I will be honest with you. I'd rather see another Kong movie than Godzilla. Because I'm like, that Hollow Earth shit, dude. I'm like, I want to see what Kong gets to up there, down there in the middle of the fucking earth. I want to see what's like, dude.
Well, you don't want to see Godzilla picking fucking plastic Pepsi rings out of his teeth all day and shit. And
I really thought they set it up more for King Kong to have another movie. I honestly felt that. Like, what is Godzilla
one though?
Well, I think in the limited context of what TJ's saying, that one encounter he did win.
But the movie is not about one encounter, though. TJ's trying to
he accuses me.
TJ tries to accuse me of moving the goalposts.
By many people to be the definitive encounter, Paul.
No. TJ accuses me of trying to move the goalposts, and then sets the goalpost at no. It's only this one encounter that counts. He doesn't count the time that fucking King Kong.
This was about speculating who was going to win a fight. Okay, like everyone was speculating on that. No one was talking about like who wins in life,
culturally wins,
who has the more rich and detailed history and culture and emotional.
Well, how about this? Who would you say is the overall winner of the movie? I mean, taking the context. I would have to say Kong. If you take about the totality of it, I think Kong comes out looking better.
I don't know because they give us so much more information about like what Kong's day-to-day life is like.
Isn't that kind of saying he's a better character in that sense?
Yeah, I mean, sure. Godzilla is more of a force of fucking nature than he is a character.
Of course, I get that.
Look at this. They say it right in the movie. Yeah. 2 alpha titans can't exist at once, right?
Mm-hmm.
Kong is obviously not just stuck in Middle Earth now. He's got a conduit that goes directly back to Earth. So it's obvious like he'll go back and forth probably. Godzilla walks away at the end. So now Kong, being of higher intelligence and not a lizard brain, is able to make the decision of like give this guy a pass. But Godzilla is just driven by like Titan destroying fuck lust.
Yeah.
He turns his back on Godzilla at the end and just walks, like slithers away into the ocean. That's defeat. It says it right in the movie. Godzilla cannot abide 2 Titans existing. It just can't happen. He's coming for Kong.
Right.
Yeah, but
I think
it
was pretty strongly implied that there was like a mutual sort of like, okay, you helped me out of this, so we're gonna fucking overlook it this one time or whatever the fuck, and we're gonna go our separate ways.
I don't know.
That's your interpretation.
That's a big question. I think the next movie is gonna have to kind of answer that. If it answers anything,
I feel like there's definitely going to be another fucking Kong versus God. There's probably gonna be a solo Kong movie. I don't know if there's gonna be more solo Godzilla movies because they've kind of gone through all the best monsters. They could bring back. Guess they could do the Smog monster, but that's kind of lame. Like they kind of blew
Mecha Ghidorah.
I was kind of weirded out that they used Mecha Godzilla the way they did. Like I kind of thought they were gonna set that up for like a sequel, but.
I mean, that was spoiled like months before.
And they just kind of like, I mean, it's just kind of a weird, like, because you could have definitely made a Godzilla versus Mecha Godzilla fucking movie and people would have fucking gone and seen that. So,
sure.
It's kind of weird that they didn't fucking.
I wouldn't have, though.
Yeah, you wouldn't have.
That. That's true. Putting Kong in there got a lot of people just to show up. That's like, yeah, I don't like a fuck about Godzilla, but I love Kong.
That's the thing. Like this movie's like it's not good. It's not well written. The plot line is kind of dull. The fight scenes are good, but it's a brilliant film because it left enough ambiguity for super fans of the two franchises to walk away and make a cogent argument that their monster won.
Even just normal, because I don't really consider myself a super fan of any of this, but
no,
obviously it's interesting to fucking argue about though. Anyway, is that a grease trap? We good?
We're about 10 minutes short of our customary hour, but I think we could probably call it good.
I don't know. I feel like we've done our jobs here.
Yeah, we have.
I mean, Whispers McMillan alone, fucking.
I mean, now we should have stopped it there. We should have just shut it off.
Well, I don't know. I was glad to fucking finally have this fucking
it's revelation
Kong versus Godzilla fucking talk. So.
I mean, look, dude, we can end it now if you want. Mm-hmm. But I feel like you kind of like not Scotty. I feel like Scotty stood his ground, but I feel like you kind of showed me your belly in this argument. You were just kind of like, well, yeah, Paul's. Yeah,
it's your same interpretation of the movie. It's like any allowance of like you fucking get all this nuance in here, and all of a sudden,
I'm trying to inject nuance into a film.
Yeah.
I do feel like you did cave a little bit, TJ.
How'd I cave? I said the exact same thing the whole time. There was a fight.
He said,
Godzilla.
Go back and look in this fucking episode. You said, you know what, Paul? You're right.
I said you're right about fucking
the whole thing.
You know why?
I never said they were right about. I never said you were right about the whole thing.
Is, TJ?
I don't even remember what the fuck I said. What did I say we were right about?
The whole thing.
Kind of just said that you kind of said that Kong was the definitive winner because of the fact that he was able to end up defeating Mechagodzilla.
Well, yeah, I mean that was the out they gave the fucking. That was nothing more than like a marketing decision as like an out for the fucking Kong people, though.
Excuses.
Because now, this is why that director is a piece of shit. Because you know why? Because he fucking
let the socks flow forth.
This is how fucking stupid. No, hold on. This is how stupid. Shut up. This is how fucking. Can I talk? This is how fucking stupid this argument is. It'd be like if Mike Tyson and fucking Buster Douglas fight. And fucking Buster Douglas knocks out fucking Mike Tyson.
He did, yeah.
And then Buster Douglas gets his ass kicked by someone else, and then that person's like, I beat Mike Tyson. That's not how it fucking works. You cannot transfer a fucking victory.
But wait. There's a rub to that, though.
What's the rub?
Godzilla was also fighting at the same time Mechagodzilla.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying.
So it's almost like a three-way battle at that point.
Yeah. So Kong didn't even beat Mechagodzilla one-on-one. He beat it with fucking Godzilla's help.
He did. He had help.
Go on, TJ. No, I'm sorry. Go ahead, TJ. No. You were saying about how Godzilla actually won, but it's because the director sucks that he didn't. What were you saying?
I don't know. I was saying this. Just
What like meta? Oh yeah, TJ.
Yeah. That's
We'll
right.
Keep going then.
I'm not going. I'm just taking this. I'm neutralizing this fucking sound.
Do you want me to change the music?
What?
Do you want me to change the music?
I want you to get rid of the music. Get rid of the music.
I will change it.
You gotta get rid of it.
I'll change it.
Change it? No, you gotta get rid of it. It's gotta
Here you go, TJ. So you were telling us about how Kong.
No.
I stopped watching your pitiful stream, TJ, by the way.
Yeah. I muted yours.
Man, that salt explosion. I wish I'd had this ready to go for that.
No. There's no salt explosion.
Oh,
okay?
dude, you had a Scotty. Did he have a salt explosion?
It's bullshit. It's bullshit because you're putting forth a bullshit argument that's fucking absolutely
was my argument bullshit, Scotty?
You know, it's 100% bullshit, and he's just gonna take your side to troll me. So fucking shut up.
Look,
No.
Look, I'm not allowed to talk now.
Yeah, you're not allowed to talk. That's right. You're fucking censored. You're fucking censored. You're fucking censored.
You're fucking censored,
You're
piece
a
of
fucking
shit.
piece of shit, and you know what the fuck
You know
you're
what?
doing.
You know what I am, TJ? I'm the centrist because you know what? I'm happy that Kong gets to live in the Hollow Earth. I'm happy Godzilla gets to live in our fucking disgusting oceans. I'm just happy. I didn't want anyone to die. I didn't.
Something.
When Kong's fucking life was on the line, I wanted him saved. He was saved.
If two fighters go into a ring, if you fucking man, Mike Tyson really beat the shit out of that guy.
You know what I think?
Yeah, but that guy's got a better knife. It's like, who gives a shit? It's about who won the fucking fight. Who won the fight? There's not even an argument. There's not an argument to be had here.
You know what the best?
It's definitive. It's
you know what you
decided.
say?
It's conclusive.
No. I disagree.
Godzilla beats Kong.
If you want, do you want to argue for a smart position?
Final verdict.
You argue it's a draw.
This is just a fucking bunch of
bullshit. It's a draw.
Oh, well, if you ultimately think about how things really work in the grand
TJ,
scheme
you know the
of
winner
things,
is?
ultimately, you guys, who's the real philosophical victor? You know?
It's a draw, dude. That's my opinion. It's a draw.
No.
It is a draw.
It's not a fucking draw.
Yes, it is.
How's it a fucking draw?
I'll give you evidence. It's one scene. The last fucking scene. They're both standing there. Godzilla goes off and Kong goes off. It's a draw.
How's that a draw?
It's a draw.
They had an opportunity to fight once again, and they both said, "Nah, let's not fight again."
So it's a fucking draw.
How's a draw? If you don't fight, that's not a draw.
If we were fighting before,
fight.
yes, it is. Yes, it is. Because me and you had 3 fights, and then we see each other again. We beat the shit out of some badass fucking thing, like a badass robot or whatever. And we look at each other like, "You want to fight?" No,
okay,
I'm gonna go.
But then at best, it's a draw to that separate third fight.
Draw, dude. No. It is a fucking draw.
There's 3
already.
This was the plan.
There's 3 fucking encounters there. Then
it's a draw.
By that fucking
the final
metric.
encounter is a draw, TJ. So it's therefore a draw when the movie ends.
I don't even consider that an encounter. But even if we fucking accept that as an encounter, Scotty, even if we accept that as an encounter, no.
They can fight anytime. It's a draw. It's a draw. Yes, it is. I'm suing.
If there's a fucking if there's 3 encounters. First encounter, Scotty. First encounter.
TJ, you are fucking maliciously lying.
Godzilla kicks Kong's ass.
Lying.
First encounter, but Kong's handicapped. I'm willing to accept that. That's fine. Second encounter, fucking mano. Even fucking Stevens. Fucking Godzilla kicks the shit out of Kong. Leaves him in a fucking coma. Third encounter.
I look at
they
time.
both look at each other, decide not to fight.
Okay.
Mutual decision.
Hold on.
TJ, look, I'm looking at time in a linear fashion, TJ. So I'm looking at the final encounter. I understand that those other encounters did happen. But we're talking about the final encounter they have in the movie.
That's not. I mean, it's not even an encounter in that sense. It's not even a fight. It's a non-fight. If you and I get together and say, like, "Hey, Scotty, let's not fight," then that's not a draw in a fight.
It's the definitive encounter.
TJ,
it's a draw. TJ,
how is
you're
that
saying it's even Steven? You're saying it's even Steven. Yeah. Which means that in my mind, both fighters have been given time to prepare. Both fighters are in similar physical states when it starts, right?
Sure. Yeah. Right.
It's not true.
How's it not true?
Godzilla is completely fresh, completely comes right out of the ocean, has no stress, no fucking nothing.
Yeah.
Kong spends the whole movie fighting giant beasts in the center of the earth.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Sure.
Like, he's gassed as fuck, and still, at the end of all that, saving everybody down at the core of the earth, he jumps in the fucking stream and comes out and fights Kong again. So you're telling me that it was even Steven. I call that into question. It wasn't even Steven.
All right, it's obviously not
Kong sucker punched, or Godzilla sucker punched Kong the first time like a bitch. Kong was chained up and in the ocean where he's at a distinct disadvantage.
Well, what is Godzilla supposed to do? Godzilla's supposed to show up and be like, "Oh, well, it's not fair to fight right now."
Dude,
he's there to fight.
Come on, dude. If Godzilla was a man, he would step up on land and be like, "Let's go."
He's a giant fucking
lizard.
lizard.
Let me tell you this. There's some that and take you probably will say it doesn't matter at all.
Yeah.
Taylor loves Godzilla. She definitely wanted Godzilla to win. But when Godzilla hit Kong, when he's chained up on that fucking goddamn aircraft carrier, she's like, "Oh, that's a low blow for Godzilla." Even I mean, like, I love Godzilla, but come on.
Godzilla is a lizard driven by instinct. He's not making complex moral decisions.
Okay, then TJ. Okay. But you just defeated one of your arguments from earlier when you said that they made a decision. They made a decision.
Some rudimentary lizard intelligence. Okay?
No. There was a decision made. One of them was a lizard brain decision to survive and not get fucked up by the monkey with the giant axe.
He'd already beat the fucking goddamn monkey before. He knew he could beat that monkey.
Don't talk over me. Don't talk over me.
He beat that monkey.
Don't talk over me.
Why not?
One of those decisions, because you've lost.
I have not lost. You always fucking.
Hold on. Let me finish.
I know exactly where you're going. It's bullshit. Okay, go ahead.
One of those decisions was a lizard. You just said it yourself. I'm not saying it. You said Godzilla operates on a lizard level, lizard brain, lower level. He doesn't make decisions like that. It's not a low blow. He's not capable of a low blow. Mm-hmm. And then earlier on in the conversation, you said they made a mutual decision to walk away. No. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Godzilla made the decision that he thought was best for his survival, walked away from that monkey because he knew he was gassed the fuck out. And the monkey hold on.
That's what TJ said.
Hold on, and you can go.
For what
Let me finish.
Okay.
Finish your monkey made a higher level functioning decision to give that motherfucking gassed out lizard a pass and not behead him like his ancestor down in the temple that he now reigns on as king at the center of the earth over a fucking paradise that is in a ruined shitbird palace. What happens, TJ? What happens to your argument when you've taken taken both positions?
No, let's say
Godzilla has a higher brain function.
No, listen.
And then he's a backstabbing little bitch.
Let's think back to the moment when Kong is fighting Mecha Godzilla and he's got the axe, right?
Yeah. Okay.
Godzilla can identify that object and knows the properties of it to the point where he can blast a laser at it, blast his atomic breath at it, and charge it up for Kong. That shows that Godzilla has some rudimentary basic intelligence. Now, is he as intelligent as Kong? Okay. It's clear that he's not. Okay. But he does have some higher reasoning fucking skills.
So
but what he does not have as a reptilian brain creature is a sense of empathy.
Then he's a punk bitch.
So he is not. No, he's not a punk bitch.
Yeah.
He just does not fucking make
a dude when he's all chained up. He won't face a dude mano a mano.
He did face him mano a mano. But if he sees his opponent at a disadvantage, he's not going to help his opponent out of that disadvantage. He did a bunch of
damage to Kong in the process. Kong was wounded the rest of the movie from that first fight.
Well, that's fucking
all over him and shit.
That's how the encounter goes. There's always going to be factors out. It's never going to have a total level playing field.
What I think, TJ? I have a different spin on that charge up moment, by the way. I know people think that's the big definitive moment. I actually think that was bitch ass, punk ass Kong. Or sorry, bitch ass, punk ass Godzilla.
Freudian slip there.
No, it is. I just feel mixed up.
You know what I'm saying?
No, I think that was bitch ass, punk ass Godzilla waiting until the prime moment to try. I think he wasn't aiming at the axe. I think he was aiming at Kong.
He was trying to take him out early.
Trying to take Kong out like a slippery little bitch, backstabbing snake punk bitch. And he missed because he was all jacked up from the fucking machine that Kong just defeated for him. And saved him from. And he was off by an inch or two. Look, dude, Kong had the axe over his head, did he not?
Oh, yeah. All right.
Godzilla was aiming for a headshot, bitch.
Oh, yeah.
And he missed and hit the axe. He's a lizard brain.
Yeah.
All he saw was enemy, possible rival, food source. That's my take. But in TJ's world, he's both. He operates totally on lizard brain when it's convenient for TJ's plot, but then he has a little rudimentary empathy when TJ needs it to fit his narrative.
Intelligence, not empathy.
Whatever.
My postulation is that Godzilla is intelligent, but he is not compassionate.
He's intelligent enough to be bitch made and attack Kong when he's hobbled, but not intelligent enough to, I don't know, fucking actually charge that axe.
You also could argue that is a smart decision for Godzilla to attack Kong when he's so handicapped. It's like we've done Tournament of Champions.
From a lizard brain perspective, it is. But, you know,
so it is a good time to
we're not
attack.
in the real world anymore, Scotty. We're in TJ land.
We're definitely because we're arguing about whether Godzilla would beat King Kong. So, yeah, we're definitely not in the fucking real world for sure. But
I wish we were. That'd be cool.
Gotta subscribe on Patreon for the rest of the show. If you don't, then it means that your mama is a dirty hoe. Yes, you need to subscribe, damn pleb. Goddamn pleb.